Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, welcome. My name is Marla and I am so excited to be recording this vlog. Honestly, I've been in a reading slump for the past few weeks now. I actually wanted to do my January wrap up, but I think I'm just gonna incorporate it here because not much that I read in January. In the beginning of February, I also wanted to do a February TBR, which I'm definitely going to record that for the next month. Since we're here, as you guys could see by the title of this video, we're gonna do a reading vlog, and I'm also gonna show you guys my TBR for this month. Since it's the month of love, since it's Valentine's Day, obviously Valentine's Day passed, but I feel like reading romance books for the month of February. And I mean, I read romance books like every day. I mean, that's like the only thing that I read, romance or romantasy. So I wanted to incorporate obviously romance and romantasy, and these are the books that I chose for this month's TBR. I chose Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score. We have King of Sloth by Anna Huang, and we obviously have Onyx by Rebecca Yarros. I've been dying to read this freaking book. I've been holding on. People have been trying to spoil it for me. Like, I've been on TikTok, and every time I see anything that has to do with this book, I literally just scroll up. Literally, like, you're not spoiling it for me. I posted this TikTok that I'm gonna put.
It's always been about love and hate. Now let me say I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch flight, it's gonna be the. And
spoiler, a lot of people were commenting like, you're not gonna hate Catriona in this book. Okay, well, let me figure it out myself because I don't like that bitch. All right. The reason why I chose this book is because obviously, as you can see by the title of this video, I'm not only doing a reading vlog, I'm also reading books that I haven't finished in a series, and all of those books were in series that I really enjoyed, and especially not only Onyx but King of Sloth. I've been meaning to read King of Sloth. It's already almost been a year since this book came out. I literally pre-ordered this. It's been sitting in my freaking library staring at me, and I just been going back and forth with romantasy. So I haven't read romance in a while, and this week I went into audiobooks to read Twisted Love, and I'm like on Twisted Games. I totally forgot how much I love these books so freaking much, but I do not like the audiobooks. Like, I can't get through it. Like, for instance, like obviously romantasy, like they have dramatized adaptation and stuff, and so like Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, Akatar series, like it was so freaking amazing that I couldn't let it go. I literally finished those two book series in literally like 2 or 3 days, like in audiobook. That's how freaking amazing it is. I couldn't get past Twisted Love, like, for the death of me. You know what? I do know what's the problem, and they gotta fix it. The girl character has to have her specific voice, and the guy has to have their specific voice. That's one of the things I don't like of the Twisted series audiobooks, is that the girl is literally like deepening her voice to talk as how Alex is saying, and I don't like that. Like, the man's voice is so beautiful, like you guys don't even have to say he said, like. But that's one of the things I don't like of the Twisted series audiobook. And the second thing that I don't like is that Bridget has the same narrator as Twisted Love, and I hope to God that the other books don't have the same narrators, like, because I have different voices in my head for different freaking characters. And why the hell does Ava and Bridget have the same voice? Why does Alex Volkov and freaking Reese Larson have the same freaking voice? Like, that's like the second thing that pisses me off the most. So those are the only things that I can't like get over it. And yeah, but I totally forgot how much I love Anna Huang's work, and so I was just like, let me get back into King of Sloth. You know what? I also have The Striker, so if I finish these books sometime before February ends, I think I'm going to read The Striker as well, because I've been dying to read it. I swear, like, I buy books and I just leave them in my freaking library and I never read them, and my TBR list is just like so full. Like, I was literally gonna start another author, and I'm like, I'm gonna read my TBR books. Like, I'm gonna finish up the series that I never freaking finished. So that's the reason why I chose those 3 books for now. This is my January wrap up. I wanted to tell you guys the books that I read. Let me go get my iPad so I can get my Goodreads. If you guys don't follow me on Goodreads, I'm gonna leave my link in the description box below so you guys could go follow me over there. In the books that I read in 2024, I explained to you guys that I got into Haunting Adeline, which I loved that book. That book was like a 4-star for me. And so starting January 1st, literally, I read Hunting Adeline, and that book literally killed me. Like, no joke, like I literally wanted to slam my freaking Kindle in the fucking floor. Like, that's exactly how I fucking got so pissed off. At the things that she was going through, like, I was like so pissed, and I got triggered at the things that she was going through. Oh my God. Like, I was so freaking triggered. So triggered. Trigger warning. There's rape, sexual abuse. There's so much. There is so much things happening in that book that if it was me, I wouldn't recommend that book. If you do not like things like that, like, it's just terrifying. I did enjoy it. So would I recommend it? I would recommend it to a certain type of people that like dark romance and stuff. I would not recommend it to people who like romance. I would not recommend it to people who don't like dark romance, who don't like things like that. I would not recommend that. So please don't take those trigger warnings lightly. I'm telling you that that book literally destroyed me. And if you could go on Goodreads, literally somebody was like, I'll start with honesty, this book destroyed me. And you may think it's because it's dark and twisted, but the true reason is because of the immense pressure to make this one live up to the first. That's the author, H.D. Carlton, that she wrote. Yes, it's several graphic and gratuitous rape, torture scenes, revenge-ish, consensual bloody sex. Like, it is crazy. It is freaking crazy. That book literally freaking broke me. Some other person that said, yes, this book is more triggering than the first. It really is triggering. Like, the first book triggered me a bit, but the second one literally freaking triggered me. Like, I was like so freaking angry. Like, there's this part where it just like freaking triggered the fuck out of me. That rape scene, like, oh my god, it broke me. It broke me literally so much. So please don't take those trigger warnings lightly. Like, please, like, if you do not like books like that, do not read it. But other than that, that book was a good read. I'm only gonna give it a 3.5 because like it literally like pissed me off and destroyed me. It was a good read. I definitely enjoyed Haunting Adeline way more than Hunting Adeline, but this one was crazy as fuck. So I would give it a 3.75 to be honest with you. Like, 4 is like exceeding. Like, I loved it. Like 3.75, like I enjoyed it, I liked it. I would recommend it to a certain group. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend to everybody. So the book description of Hunting Adeline is the diamond, which is Adeline. She says, death walks alongside me, but the reaper is no match for me. I'm trapped in a world full of monsters dressed as men and those who aren't as they seem. They won't keep me forever. I no longer recognize the person I've become, and I'm fighting to find my way back to the beast who hunts me in the night. They call me a diamond, but they've only created an angel of death. The hunter, which is Zaid Meadows, he says, I was born a predator with ruthlessness ingrained in my bones. When what's mine is stolen from me in the night like a diamond hidden within a fortress, I find that I can no longer contain the beast. Blood will paint the ground as I tear apart this world to find her and bring her back to where she belongs. No one will escape my wrath, especially not those who have betrayed me. So this is the second book of the cat and mouse duet. Obviously, this Hunting Adeline. And like I said, I gave it a 3.5. Then my lovely neighbor had recommended me the book The Housemaid by Freida McFadden. Obviously, a lot of people know who Freida McFadden is and the Housemaid series. And this book is a little tricky. I think I've mentioned it in books that I read in 2024. When I was reading Verity, I told you guys that I did not like thriller. I am not a thriller girly. I will never be a thriller girly. But this book, I enjoyed it. Like I told my neighbor, I was just mind blown. Like, I knew that something was gonna happen. I knew that those people were just like, they were like suspicious, especially the main guy, like the character. Like, I knew he was fucking sus. And the shit that she went through, like the way that that person was treating her, ugh, pissed me the fuck off. And I think that's the reason why I gave it a 3-star in Goodreads, because like I said, I am not a thriller girly, but it was a good book, so I'm gonna give it a good solid 3-star. Like, it's not a bad book. A bad book for me is a 1-star. A bad book for me is a 2-star. Not even. Okay, yeah, you know what, a 1-star or 2-star, 1.5 or 2, those are bad books for me. If I rate it a 3 and above, it's because it's good. Okay, so, and 5 is like greatest, like a core of Mist and Fury. So they're my reviews. This is what I personally like and don't like. So everybody has their own opinions. Don't go by my reviews because I am not a thriller girl. If you're a thriller girly and you like this book, high five for you. But I personally do not like thrillers, so I'm gonna give it a solid 3-star. The book description is, welcome to the family, Nina Winchester said. Nina Winchester is the person that hires the housemaid. So she says, Nina Winchester says, as I shake her elegant manicured hand, I smile politely, gazing around the marble hallway. Working here is my last chance to start fresh. I can pretend to be whoever I like, but I'll soon learn that the Winchester secrets are far more dangerous than my own. Every day I clean the Winchester's beautiful house to top to bottom. I collect their daughter from school and I cook a delicious meal for the whole family before heading up to eat alone in my tiny room on the top floor. I try to ignore how Nina makes a mess just to watch me clean it up, how she tells strange lies about her own daughter, and how her husband Andrew seems more broken every day. But as I look into Andrew's handsome brown eyes, so full of pain, it's hard to not imagine what it would be like to live Nina's life. The walk-in closet, the fancy car, the perfect husband. I only try on one of Nina's pristine white dresses once just to see what it's like, but she soon finds out, and by the time I realize my attic bedroom only locks from the outside, it's far too late. But I reassure myself the Winchesters don't know who I really am. They don't know what I'm capable of. It's crazy. The book is literally freaking so crazy. So that's why I gave it a 3-star, because it had me on my freaking toes. I was scared as fuck. the way that like Nina Winchester was doing some crazy shit. I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you haven't read it. So yeah, so that's my review. I gave it a 3-star. My daughter just woke up, so let's do the vlog together. So like I said, I've been on a reading slump since January. Literally, I haven't read a single book. That's why I went back into audiobooks and started listening to Twisted Love and Twisted Games, because I couldn't stand it. Like, I could not read any book. No book was like intriguing me, but I've been like dying to read Onyx Storm. So the book that got me into a reading slump is Satan's Affair by H.D. Carlton, which I'm going to leave a picture right here. And Satan's Affair, if you have read Haunting Adeline, it's about this girl named Sibby who has like a mental disorder, I believe. I think she's like schizophrenic or something. But she has these henchmen that she sees, nobody else sees. Like, she's like cuckoo, and so she's literally a murderer. And she be killing people that she thinks that smells like rotten eggs. Like she thinks that they're like demonic, they're devils and they're bad people. And so she lives in this thing called Satan's Affair, which Satan's Affair is a fair. Every town has it supposedly. And so she be going to every Satan's Affair and trying to kill these people, and her henchmen help her out, which it's a very spicy book. The henchmen all have orgies. If you don't know, H.D. Carlton has a list of how to read the books first. This was supposed to be the first one before the cat and mouse duet. Thank God I never read it. Thank God I never read it before. I just started straight with Haunting Adeline. Then Hunting Adeline, and I believe it's Phantom, which is about the great grandma that had the stalker as well. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna check it right now. Okay, so I was going through H.D. Carlton's website and had read something that you should read it before Haunting Adeline and Hunting Adeline. But she said she strongly suggests reading it before Haunting Adeline. It's not mandatory to read it, but thankfully I did not read it because, oh my God. It's literally about like a female serial killer, and it's about this like festival. It's called Satan's Affair, and it's literally like a Halloween fair. And I'm at literally 47% from January. Like, I'm in a reading slump, and I think that's gonna be my first DNF book. Literally, like, I cannot get past it. Like, I cannot. Yes, the spicy scenes are like crazy. Like, H.D. Carlton is really good with spicy scenes, but like, just me like reading about some girl with like schizophrenia like having a crazy orgy with like 6 fucking henchmen and shit, like I can't get through it. Like, and they're wearing like crazy like Halloween costumes. Like, I can't. I really can't. I don't know what it is. She's like, I don't know, just by her saying like my henchmen and shit, like it's just cringe. I don't know what it is. I just can't get through it. So those are the books that I read in the month of January. So the way that I'm gonna have my reading vlog, it's going to definitely be like a couple of days, because obviously I cannot finish reading a whole book in one day because I have children. But it's gonna be a couple of days, so you're gonna see me in like different clothes and like around people or like things I'm doing and stuff. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy and keep on watching. Hey guys, so it's later on in the video, and I just want to give like a little mom rant because I'm in the mood to do it right now. Obviously in my pajamas, as you guys could see in like the intro. I forgot to mention that the reason why I'm also doing a reading vlog is because if you guys can hear the TV, I am so sorry, but I can't find the control, and my kids have that shit on full blast. But the main reason why I'm doing a reading vlog is because I really want to upload a video this week, and I'm having family over this week, so I'm so freaking excited. My brother is on his way right now from New York to come see us, and so I'm not really gonna have much time to like do like a vlog. I may have time to do a vlog on Wednesday because we're gonna have a snow day, and I think it's gonna be our first time e-learning because they had already mentioned in the email it's gonna be a snow day probably, and there's no more snow days for the school, so they have to do e-learning online during the day. So we're gonna see how that works out, but I may record that if we do have a snow day. So I wanted to also pick up the camera right now before I start my reading vlog and like to give you guys like a little rant, because I get really upset at the fact that I love YouTube. I don't know if I've ever told you guys, and I know I have in like the previous videos, that the reason why I'm not consistent enough in YouTube is because of mom life. Mom life like takes a really big toll on me and my mental health. I don't know if you guys have like noticed, like adulting and like being a mom or being a parent, being a dad, you freaking clean 90% of your fucking life. Like, it's 10% work and the rest you fucking clean. Why do I have to fucking live to fucking clean? Like, I literally cleaned this freaking kitchen and it's already a mess. I don't even want to expose myself, but the amount of crap that I have in my island, and it pisses me off because I get unmotivated to record videos, to even cook sometimes. Like I'm just like, let's go eat out because I don't want to. I don't want to cook. Like I literally have to have a clean kitchen in order to cook. Like I have like that crazy OCD where I have to have my kitchen clean. So I literally in my head, I think that the kitchen is the heart of the home. And if it's a mess, then the whole house is a mess. And I feel like my kitchen, when it's a mess, like I am not in a good mood. Like my kitchen is like literally my home. The kitchen is one of my favorite places to be in my house, and for it to be a mess and I can't stand it right now, like it puts me in like a really pissed off mood. But I have to cook right now. I have to make food right now. So I wanted to show you guys the process of me making my favorite dish ever for the past 3 years since TikTok have like blown up, the feta cheese pasta. I know that like I posted it in like a video once of how I made it, but we always change the recipes, and this time we're putting sun-dried tomatoes in it, which I'm so excited about. So my camera's about to die, so I'm going to charge it in a bit, and while I charge my camera, I'm going to clean up this mess because I do not like recording in a messy house. I think that's the most cringiest thing of seeing a freaking dirty house in a vlog. So I will be right back. So I literally like was cleaning, and then all of a sudden like I was preheating my oven, and I totally forgot to show you guys my preparation for the feta pasta. So I'm gonna just show you guys how it looks because I just want you just to like imagine how it freaking smells. It smells so freaking good. I hope it tastes good because I'm using one new ingredient. So there's the feta. I put avocado oil on top of the tomatoes and the feta cheese, and I put Italian seasoning, shallots, garlic, and sun-dried tomatoes. So I really hope that it comes out good with the sun-dried tomatoes, because yeah, once it comes out, then I'm gonna show you guys like the end result because it smells so freaking good. I love this freaking pasta. Thank you TikTok, thank you whoever invented that shit, because it's the best thing in the world. Hello everyone, so it's the next day and I obviously look so tired because it is 9:02 in the morning. I have to start working at 9:30. I wanted to get in like a few chapters in. My goal for right now is to read at least like 5 chapters, obviously 9 to 9:30 because who reads that fast? But I do want to like check into work and then do some work and then keep on reading Onyx Storm. I want to see how this reading vlog goes because this is a hefty book. I feel like Iron Flame was bigger than this, but I'm so excited to be reading this. Finally, it's literally February 18th when I'm reading this book, literally almost a month after it released, after I bought this beauty. I mean, can you see how gorgeous? Like even like the detail right here with the shadows and stuff. Oh, I love it. So usually whenever I have a hardcover book, I take out this piece because I am not destroying that part, and I just start reading like that because ain't nobody gonna mess up my cover. I'm gonna go put it back in my library. I am so excited to be finally reading this book. You guys have no idea. I read Fourth Wing and Iron Flame, and then I reread them through a dramatic adaptation audiobook. Best thing I've ever did. And so I had said to myself, when Onyx Storm came out, I was gonna do a immersive reading, which is like listening to the audiobook as you're reading. I think that's another reason why I didn't pick up the book, because I was waiting for the audiobook, and I noticed that it wasn't dramatized adaptation and it wasn't on Hoopla, and so I was pretty bummed about that. But I'm guessing I'm just gonna read the book, and then once the audiobook comes out, then I'm gonna reread it through a dramatized adaptation. I wouldn't mind it either because who doesn't love a good audiobook? So I'm gonna read the first few chapters and then we'll see how it goes. I don't have anything planned for today, so I think the only thing I'm gonna go do is be with my brother and sister, because my brother, like I said, he just came in town yesterday, and my sister's doing a brunch for him, so him and my sister-in-law and my nieces and nephew, and so we're gonna go there. I'm gonna pick up the camera when I am not busy doing anything and I just want to read. I don't think I'm gonna get to reading all of my TBR books, so I think I'm gonna do part 2 to this vlog. I am not sure yet. I don't want to make it as long as it is, so we'll see. So let's start with Onyx Storm. Don't we love a good map in a book? Love it. I just noticed not me wearing my Valaris sweater as I'm reading Onyx Storm. Like, who does that? I think that's another reason why I didn't want to read Onyx Storm, because I wanted to get the blanket and the sweater so I could read, but yeah, I guess it's not gonna happen. I love that they put this list of the people and the dragons that they're bonded to. It's pretty cool. Catriona. What does it mean? What does it mean? The following text has been faithfully transcribed from Navarian into the modern language by Jasenia Nilwart, curator of the Scribe Quadrant at Vesgaiath War College. All events are true and names have been preserved to honor the courage of those fallen. May their souls be commended to Malik. What does that mean? Hello? You're not gonna break me. You are not going to break me. Hey guys, so it's a couple of days later and I haven't picked up the vlog because the previous clips I told you guys that I was so excited because my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nieces and nephew was coming over from New York to visit me, and they stayed literally the whole week. And so literally it's like a week later. I was supposed to like pick up the camera like that same day or the next day, but I didn't end up like reading or doing anything because I literally was just enjoying. If you guys hear like little rings, my daughter's like right behind us playing toca boca. I was just enjoying my nieces and nephew and my brother and sister-in-law, and I didn't get a chance to read. I only had a chance to read when I was babysitting my nieces and nephew because my husband took out my brother and my sister-in-law to the casino, and so that was the only chance that I got to read a few chapters. And so right now I am on literally like you could see that I haven't read anything. I'm in chapter 9. After a week I should have been already done. Like I usually like read 3 days and stuff, and this is like not a hefty book for me because it looks like a hefty book, but it's for me it's not. It's only 2,527 books. I read a bigger book than this. I believe Aquaware is bigger than this. I think it's like 600 pages. But yeah, so it usually takes me like 2 to 3 days. Like I said, I was enjoying my nieces and nephew, and so I only got up to chapter 9, and this book already has me crying. Spoiler alert, if you haven't read Onyx Storm yet, pass this because I'm just gonna say two things. Like I said, spoiler alert, if you haven't read it, skip to the next part. I feel like Violet is half venom. I'm gonna tell you why. Because in one of these chapters, I believe it's chapter 5, they're seeing Sawyer because Sawyer lost his leg in the last book. And he is in the infirmary. And she noticed that one of the Venons had silver fucking hair. And what is she? She's a silver one. What does she have? Silver hair. She's a silver one. Why does the Venon have silver hair too? Why does she have half silver hair? Because I feel like what I picture is like she has like silver tips or not. So yeah. I am like 100% that she's half Venom and she is the cure to the Venom. Also, I just wanted to talk about this. Spoiler fucking alert. Do not freaking watch this if you haven't read Onyx Storm. In chapter 6, there was gonna be like a whole challenge, and she stepped up for Dane because she was gonna get burned by like some like wing leader or whatever he was. And so Zayden was just like eyeing her from one corner with her brother, and he's like, she'd be a great politician or a general maybe. And then Zayden was like, with that speech, at least a duchess. And I'm like, what you trying to get into right here? Then a couple of pages later, they're just like, why are you guys all together? Why you guys have a serious face and blah blah. She finds out that Zayden is now the Duke of Tyrandor. And so that's the reason why he's saying that she looks like a great like duchess. Is she gonna be a duchess? Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking die. This is the reason why I love reading, because it gets me so happy. But enough talking, because it is 10:45 and I want to read until like 11:05 because I have a wax appointment to go to, which I'm gonna bring you guys along with me to do my eyebrows, and my lady part's down there. So I have to leave by like 11:05 to get there at 11:30, and then I'm coming back home and then read a little more because I am obsessed. I literally could finish this shit by like tomorrow. Okay, so I got a few pages in and I had to like stop right here on page 83. So another spoiler. She said, half is devoid of color, drained of its magic, and in the center of the village stands a single figure in flowing dark robes, her light hair silver whipping in the wind. It's her, the dark wielder from Jack's cell. She has silver hair. I'm telling you, that's my theory, that she's half Venom and she's the fucking cure. So I'm actually going to my appointment right now. I'm actually running a little late. I should have been left already. So we're gonna go get these caterpillars done because these caterpillars are way too big. So I have no makeup on because she usually tells me not to wear makeup. And yesterday I had a laser appointment and I lasered all this part of my face because ain't no hair coming to this face. So yeah, I have no makeup, so I look crazy, and I just came out of the gym and I showered and stuff, so I look really crazy for this reading vlog. But we're gonna go and get my eyebrows done, and I'm gonna show you guys the end result of these caterpillars. I'm finally finished with my eyebrow appointment, and this is how my eyebrows are looking like. Caterpillars are tamed, and my hubby just got here. What? He just got here, so, and I'm here just like vlogging myself. So I'm gonna go inside and finish reading. I actually brought, why are you looking at me?
What's up, woman?
Hello. How are you, my dear?
Good. So, see that lump?
Oh, I see it right here.
That's gonna stay like that forever, and they're gonna extend physical therapy.
Okay, good. It is such a nice day out here in Virginia, and I was like, I'm gonna sit in my freaking porch. I have you guys like on my little ottoman thing, so that's why like I'm close, but I'm going to enjoy this time because I have nothing else to do for work. And like I said, I just came back from my wax appointment and I feel fresh. So I'm just gonna enjoy. My baby's sleeping, taking a nap right now, and I'm gonna read a few pages here because I'm trying to finish this book in the next 2 days so I can start the other one. So let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love this book so freaking much. Like, it keeps me like on my toes, literally. Oh my goodness. What? We're not doing this, Rebecca Yarros. We're not fucking doing this. Stop, you're gonna make me fucking cry. Why the fuck am I reading this shit? I have to fucking breathe. I was not reading this fucking part. I was not fucking prepared for this shit. I can't. Rebecca Yarros, you got me anxiety right now. Spoiler alert, something happens to fucking Taryn. I did not hear. I've seen so much fucking spoilers and none of them fucking prepared me for this shit. What the fuck is this? Sorry for my freaking language. Oh my god. Garrick? Garrick? Hello? I'm sensing something with Garrick. Oh my god. I'm going to... I can't. I don't want to like have this like clip so long, so I'm going to read a little bit more and then we'll get back onto it. We're going on a bear hunt. We're gonna catch a big one. Going on our first walk of 2025.
2024.
2025.
2024.
Gonna go over it. Maya, say hi.
Hi.
She's so cute, look at her. Come on. It's literally such a beautiful day today that you guys saw that we just took our first walk of 2025. Right now I'm literally in my backyard. When do I ever hang out in the backyard? But I'm literally here about to pick up my book again. The kids are over there in the trampoline and I'm literally here by my fire pit. I wish it was on because it would have been a vibe. But yeah, that's how I am spending my lovely afternoon. I'm tired of the seasonal depression. I'm tired. I need to get some vitamin D, so I need to get some sun. I was tired of shit. So Jackson has soccer like in the next hour, so I'm gonna read like one chapter and then I'm gonna go get him ready, and then we're gonna head to soccer, and I'm probably gonna bring my book then as well because I have nothing better to do. Oh my god, I fucking love this book. Ah. Chapter 12, Onyx Storm, top tier so far. So
Control.
Hey guys, so it's been a couple of days later and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been reading much. I've been in like a funk lately and it's been so hard to finish reading, but I am catching up. I'm on page 164, so I have this much left of the book to read, which I'm getting pretty excited finishing up this book because a lot of things are happening. Do you guys hear the volume? It's my daughter in the back. She has the volume on full blast, but I'm just gonna catch up on reading because honestly I don't want this vlog to go to waste because it's Onyx Storm and it's a reading vlog for Onyx Storm. So I don't think I'm gonna catch up on reading the other two because I've been in a crazy ass funk like I said. So yeah, let's see how this reading vlog goes. Oh, I forgot to mention, a couple of days later and I'm here reading a book as I'm waiting for my husband to get out of physical therapy. So I have a bunch of time to be reading. I have probably like 20 more minutes left of reading and then we'll see how our day goes from there. This dumb bitch, bro. Good morning, everyone. I've been up since like 7 o'clock in the morning, but it's already 9 o'clock and I am finishing up the book. I literally have this much left. I already edited most of the video and this is crazy. This is fucking crazy. So I think it's like it's way past February. It's already March. It's the end of March. I'm literally like finishing up this book because I thought I was gonna have so much time, but I just literally just been in such a funk these past few months of reading. And so yeah, I'm like ending this video off in March. I'm not finishing up reading this in February. And so it's crazy to me that I'm reading this chapter. It's the end of March. I've barely had my powers for a year. The last day of March. And it's like, yo, it's meant to be for me to read this book right now. I feel so special. Little spoiler alert. So, like I said in the previous clips, if you haven't read Onyx Storm, move along. Do not hear the spoiler. If you have read Iron Flame, I believe it's Iron Flame, Violet has dreams with this sage. And she's like running, always running away from him. And that's why I think in Iron Flame, she starts like working out with Imogen or whatever. And so she's having another dream with the sage Xaden killed at the end of Iron Flame. And she has a dream again. And she's just like saying, you're dead, this isn't real. And then in chapter 45 right now, like I said, she's having another dream, right, about him. The sage is like, I'll allow you to help her this time. Just submit, come to me, accept where you belong, and you'll find freedom like no other. And then she's like, and if I don't, and then he's like, then you'll find I have ways to bring you to heal. It says, wisps of silver hair blow in the breeze at the edge of my vision, and the sword of Tyrandor rushes towards my chest. Wake, I scream, but my mouth won't work. So in the dream, as I said in the previous, they find out that Xaden is the Duke of Tyrandor. And so it says, the sword of Tyrandor rushes toward my chest. So she dreams about Xaden about to stab her with his sword. Oh my god. I'm like in shock right now. It's crazy. Hey guys, so don't mind my pajamas because I literally just wanted to pick up the book and finish reading it. As you can see by the back and obviously the audio, I have a storybook ambience, aka an Onyx Storm ambience. I put Fourth Wing ambience. I don't know why I did not do that or think about it any sooner. So I have an ambience on and I'm reading the last few chapters of Onyx Storm. I'm on page 413 and the last page is 527. So I want to read all of this right now. I think I could do it. It's just less than 120 pages. So I know I could do it and I want to finish it up today so I could get this video up for you guys as soon as possible. So yeah, don't mind my hair and my outfit of choice because I really just wanted to pick up the camera and just record, because if I wait until I get my makeup done, do my hair and like change out of my outfit, bro, it's gonna be such a long time that I don't even want to read the book. So I want to read it right now, and like I said, I put a storybook ambience, and we're gonna finish reading Fourth Wing. And don't mind my carpet and my couch because I have kids and they destroyed my carpet and my couch. So if it looks messy, so sorry. How I wish that was really my room. Ugh. Oh my god! Ah! Did they have the same dream? She was in his dream through the bond. She is literally, oh my god. Let me turn this off because it's like pissing me off. I can't with the ambience. I hope y'all can see me because of the freaking window and I have nowhere else to go. But guys. Oh my god, I'm about to like pull my hair out. Spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Onyx Storm. I mean, if you haven't read Onyx Storm, please, oh my god, please just freaking skip this part, bro. I'm gonna put in in the description box or wherever, I'm gonna put it in the title, there's spoilers, so don't come for me. But again, spoiler alert. Violet has been having this dream about the sage, and it's about him just grabbing her and like holding her, levitating her, and she's been having this dream since Resin. Guys, they just figured out that she's been having his dream. She's been having his fucking dream. She's been literally dreaming whenever he has a nightmare. She's been having the same dream down the freaking bond. She's like explaining, she woke up clammy from a dream and he was having that nightmare, and they both woke up. Like, she was like waking him up. She's like, Zayden, wake up. He woke up after she woke him up, like, oh, are you okay? Like, are you good? And then he's like, yeah, are you good? Because you're like a little clammy or whatever. And then she's like, yeah, I had a nightmare. He's like goes under the cover. He's like, so tell me about your nightmare. And she was like explaining to him about the nightmare, what she was seeing, what she was doing in the nightmare, like describing the whole scene of the nightmare. And he was like, when he dropped me, I had this second where I thought about channeling from the earth, and when I looked down, my gaze slides to his relic. When I looked down, I had a relic on my left wrist, right where yours all start, and my hand didn't look like mine. Now that I'm thinking about it, it looked like yours. Who knows what was yours about? And he looks at her fucking silently, and he's like, she's like, why are you looking at me like that? He's like, because it is my hand. And she's like, I just said that. And he says, it's my hand. You were in my dream. And then she's like, how is it not? It's not possible. Is it? 2 hours later, I've told him about every dream I can remember with the sage, and Zayden's had every single one of them. You think we're sharing the same dream? No, they're my dreams, he said. I've had them at least once a week since Resin, and more frequently since Basgayeth. But I almost never realize they're nightmares when I'm in them. When I do, I wake up feeling like someone was there with me watching. Like tonight. And she's like, that does not make any sense. I've had the dream on nights you aren't with me. Nights you were hours away. And he's like, maybe it's the bond. But they're definitely my dreams. You've never been to Drathis. And that scenario is exactly what happened on the edge of the river when I fought him at Basgayeth. The Dark Wielder and Darna Scorch behind the school pulled the same move though. But that Dark Wielder wasn't him. Do you know what the dream's about? What he wants you to bring to him? Because it's all vague to me. And I'm walking in mid-conversation. My words die as my mind flies through the possibility that he's right no matter how possible it is. Because you are. And I only have one you. It's getting harder and harder not to go to Drathis just to prove to myself that it's all in my head, but it shouldn't be in yours. Has it ever happened to anyone else? And she's like, how would I know? I don't think so, but I don't remember all my dreams. Still, there's a nightmare I had in Samara that one will stick with me. It's as visceral as a memory, as visceral as these nightmares. How much do you know about the fall of Cliffsbane? And he's like, you dreamed about Cliffsbane? And she's like, when I was in Samara and the dream, I was in my room, at least I think it was mine, and the fire was coming, but I wouldn't leave without the portrait of my family. And The family in the portrait, the honey brown eyes, the burn in my head. And what? He says. He walks towards me slowly, studying me like he doesn't already intimately know every inch of my body. I told Kat she had to live because she's the future queen of Tyrandor, and the way Kat looked at me, it was like I was precious to her. What if I was Marin? And Zayden says, you were in Marin's dream. And he's like, she's like, that's not possible. Maybe with you because of the bond, but there's no way to trip with someone else's dream. There is if you're a dream walker. A dream walker! That's your second signet? He nods thoughtfully and my heart pounds as if it must be your second signet. The one being bonded to Andarna gives you. It would make sense. Her kind are peaceful and the ability itself would be passive, even a gift in a culture like that. There's no such thing as a dream walking, and the Irids told her that she gave me something more dangerous than lightning. It was one of the reasons why they were so angry with her. Guys, I didn't even record. I didn't really record the ending. You know that TikTok that says, Rebecca!
Rebecca! Rebecca! You cannot hide from me, Rebecca!
That's how I felt when I finished this fucking book. I wanted to record my reaction. I was so freaking pissed, but I was reading it at night and my kids were just like overstimulating me, so I just kept on reading. Rebecca, how could you do this to me? How can you do this to us? Spoiler alert. How could you freaking rob me from their wedding? How could you rob me from their wedding? Another freaking author who robs me from their wedding because Sarah J. Maas did the same goddamn thing. How could you freaking rob me? How can you kill Quinn? I have so much questions. This book literally had me in shambles. I give this book a 4-star. I'm gonna give the whole Empyrean series a 5-star the way that I gave ACOTAR a 5-star. But this book specifically was a 4-star. The only reason why I don't give it a 5-star, at first I wasn't understanding it and I was getting a little bit like, my ADHD couldn't like handle all the names that they had in this book. The characters in this book, the names of aisles, like it was just like all getting to me. But I'm gonna give this book a 4-star, solid 4. I loved it. It was a good book, amazing book. I can't believe that I have to wait 2 freaking years for the next book. I hate books that are not completed because now I am dying. I don't know what else to read. I mean, I'm reading right now, I'm reading another book, which is gonna be in my next video. This book had me in fucking shambles. And yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm like in complete shock right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this very long video. I'm so sorry it took forever to upload it. I am gonna do a part 2. This is gonna be part 1 of a series that I have not completed because obviously I did not read the other 2 because I was just too into this book and I just like kept on pushing it. I don't know where I got cut off because I just got a phone call and I don't want to overwhelm you guys. If you guys hear my daughter in the back, I'm so sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Give it a thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!